Okay, as promised, I have my Arc Ray on the phone. You ready, Ray?
I'm ready.
The floor is yours, brother.
All right. First off, I want to state, we all in this fight together as men. We're all searching for help, trying to figure out a way, this, and that. We all got to find our way with guidance, with somebody with a so-called teacher and knowledge of what they're doing. Just like me and everybody else that's watching this, hearing this, we all reached out to a certain individual. I reached out to him in the beginning. Gave me a lot of knowledge of where to go to do this and do that. I did that. As I was listening to him, I reached out and I listened to this other person, which was who I'm speaking with right now. I had this paperwork already from Eamon, and he told me to file it. First off, when I got this paperwork, I noticed there was something wrong with it, and I quoted it, and I told him. He said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and file the paperwork." So I filed it. The day of my court, I went in there, and they said, the state of California, and they're like, "Sir, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "Well, they're in Texas, this and that." I contacted Eamon. He told me to redo it, file it again. So that's what I did. Not knowing there was more procedures that I needed to do other than just file it. I'm green to this. I'm new to this. I am what you call a student, I would say. So I would expect somebody that's teaching me on their paperwork to guide me in this. After I filed it, I didn't hear nothing back from them. I have several emails of me asking them, "Hey, what do I do next? What's going on? Can you help me with this?"
Hold on.
Nothing.
Hold on. So let me go to the email. Let me go to the email real quick. The same email that the email that you're talking about, so they can see it. Okay, this is the email right here. All right, you can go ahead and finish.
Okay, in this email, babysitting, I put, I've written you several times on how to deal with this paperwork you gave me to file, which led me to dig deeper and find out more for myself, which that's the type of person that I am. You tell me something, I'm just not going to believe it. I want to see it. I got questions. I need them to be answered because I don't know this myself. With certain dealing with, and so by me going out and looking, I found this one site. It's called yourlaw.org. With dealing with equity, the same paperwork that Eamon gave me to file in court. Since I wasn't getting answers from him, I reached out to y'all. Y'all's response was, "You need to reach out to Eamon, and he needs to help you with his paperwork." I can't because that's not my paperwork. And I said, "You know what? I respect that. I appreciate it. But the fact that he answered me was trying to, well, you should do it like this in the court, file it this way so it gets through." Guess what? That little bit of guidance went a long ways for me just because I've never filed paperwork before. Okay? Right. So now it led me to, I found this exact same paperwork, word for word, on ur.log.org, except for the ending had more in depth. There was nothing in there to say these are two different paperworks. No, nothing at all. Now I was mad. Why? I done paid this man $650 for paperwork that I got in his site for $30.
So hold on. So you paid who $650?
I paid Eamon $650.
Hold on. So let me hold on. So hold on. I'm about to show everybody. All right, as you all can see on the screen, he sent $300 to deceptionstoppers.com on June 4th, 2019. Let's go to the next one. Another $300 that he sent to Deception Stoppers on August 1st, 2019. So everyone can see everything he's saying is true. Like I said, man, I got receipts. Let's continue, Art.
So that put me through a bind. For one, you're not responding back to me on any of my questions on how to deal with any of this in the court. Since you're the one, the God of law that knows how to give responses, but I can't get you back on the email for nothing. And then to find out, all you got to do is pay $30 to get on this site every month, the same exact paperwork that you gave me, and you charged me $650. I said, "Are you serious?"
So basically giving out other people's paperwork. He plagiarizing, right?
Yeah, he played me, and and this is my email. I felt like you did me wrong. And to me, as a man out of law, as a person, you don't do that to somebody. Be straight up. But look, man, you ain't got to charge somebody this. We're already in debt for choices, that we had no knowledge about. We did it to ourselves, true enough, but we didn't know that we did it. So now we're seeking for help, for guidance in the right direction because we're here for one reason, because we know this ain't right. This is not right. We don't give these people consent for this.
Right.
So if we're all in this together to try to work this together, but you're trying to take something from somebody because it's a hustle, you know, when, hey, look, you know, $100, you know, something, $200, but $650, you know what, I had to cut corners just to be able to get that, you know, and this money doesn't come easy. But at the same time, hey, like I said, what's done is done. But now what made me want to say all this stuff is, you know, I was listening to him again. You brought on this dude, Gary. You know, Gary, you know, my message to you as a man to another man, don't jump on a bandwagon on something that we are both learning about. And one is showing proof. We are on child support. To me, the method, what Eamon is preaching to you and showing you, it's all in the books. It's all in the books for when you're not on. And I can go back on so many discrepancies Eamon has had since I've been watching him for the last, 4 or 5 years. You know, for one, was the big thing. Send the mail back. Okay. How are you going to send the mail back when all of us are on child support? That doesn't make no sense. Mm-hmm. You know, I knew that was wrong.
Exactly.
And that's what got me to sit there and open my eyes. Like, wait a minute. Let me reach over here to this man, see what he's talking about. Because if something's not right to me, I'm going to see what's going on. And to you, Gary, if you go back a few videos to Eamon, he sits there and tells you, I made a few mistakes in the beginning and sending you to federal court, but you got to defeat it in the state. He says that out of his own mouth.
Exactly.
Don't just jump on what you guys want to jump on. God gave us a head with two things on the side of our head called ears. That's to listen. Pay attention to what y'all saying. Pay attention to what Eamon is saying. Pay attention to whoever else you want, but listen to their words and understand, how is this going to help me get off now? Why? Listen, how is this going to help us get off now when we already have ourselves in a predicament? That's what you need to conquer and force all your energy on. While we are on, how do we get ourselves on? Once we come up with that answer, then everything else will start coming forward and opening your eyes. What the man upstairs has given us to learn and to teach at the same time, but in the right way. Don't claim to be something that you're not, and you're leading people to go somewhere else. You know, Eamon didn't have to go this way. You could have been a man of your word. You could have sat there and you knew my number. My number has not changed. You could have called me, had a conversation with me. But no, you chose not to. I had your number. Don't think I have it anymore. I've contacted you. But ever since that my case lost, because I'm not going to say it's because of you. I was lacking knowledge because now, guess what? Jurisdiction, I had to bring jurisdiction to them, something that I didn't know. But you would have known all this if you responded back to my emails and at least gave me some type of guidance of, okay, where to look. You ain't got to tell me the answer, but tell me to look. Just like I looked from the beginning and I found your paperwork on another site because I was looking into equity. One door leaves open a bunch of other doors. But like I said, everything happens for a reason in life. People get their true nature comes out. Their true form comes out on what they're really doing and what they're really about. Because if you were really about teaching, you would have taught me, because I was somebody that was willing to listen. Now it's like, okay, I listen to what you say, but I know where it goes in the category. Just because one person doesn't talk the way you want him to talk makes him wrong. I don't know nothing about y'all. I don't know nothing about Amy. All I care about is learning something and being able to go forward with in life. And who I'm learning from now is coming from y'all. Yes, it is. That's why I'm on this to say this much. You know, pick and choose on what you argue about. Pick and choose on what you say. Especially, Gary, you made a comment today saying he never got out child support. He's posted his paperwork. He posted a live call about him getting himself off child support. You know, now he has other people. I'm in Texas, the hardest state to fight with. He's gotten other people off here on simple responding. You know, we got to learn this. You're in court. Guess what? I hope things do go your way. But what I've learned now, the same thing that they're coming and attacking you for, because you have got to bring jurisdiction. I hope you do defeat them. Remember this: you have to bring jurisdiction, and that's going to be hard. You get it your way, that's fine. I'm happy. Nobody's hating. But the truth is, we can't bring forth jurisdiction. But hey,
hold
you
on.
do something that I don't know.
Hold on. Also tell him, right? Did I not? Once you sent me these documents that Armin had sent you, what did I tell you? I automatically told you what? You was gonna lose. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, you told me that, because you have to bring forth jurisdiction.
And
you know what I mean?
And also, Armin had you what in federal court against the agency? He had you what?
Excuse me?
Why did they dismiss your case in the court, in state court this time?
For lack of jurisdiction?
Right, for lack of jurisdiction, and also because he had you file a what? Because I kept saying, they keep saying it's a suit for some reason. So
the judge. I'm sorry, the judge did tell me this has to be taken care of in the family court. This is not something for the courts to hear. And also, the what is she, the child's the Ken Paxton attorney, whatever that she was there, she was also stating, fight him at that level.
Right.
She told me that.
Right. So Armin told you to file your documents in the district court, right? And then when you filed it into the district court, did I not tell you that everything was gonna happen to you? I told you from the beginning, right?
Yes.
Now it was on you to accept the truth or get mad. You decided to do what?
I accepted the truth, and I needed to push forward.
So now, as we see on the screen right now, and I have your order, right, from the court, that states, on this day, the court considered the plea to the jurisdiction filed by the defendant, the people of the state of Texas. After due consideration, the court finds this plea meritorious and is of opinion that the following order should issue. It is therefore ordered that the plea to jurisdiction filed by the defendant, the people of the state of Texas, is granted. It is further ordered that the plaintiff claim against the defendant, the people of the state of Texas, are dismissed with prejudice. Then it says in their entirety. Then it states this is a final judgment and all relief not specifically granted is denied. So again, this the same thing that all his clients are getting. They're all saying the same thing, and this was done in state court this time. So not only is his federal clients are getting no jurisdiction, his state clients are getting the same thing. Why? Because he don't know what he's doing. It's just that simple. And I got receipts to show it. And that's why he's mad. He talking about somebody, a federal agent. No, man, I got my head on my shoulders and I'm showing people the right way on why not to mess with you guys out there. Like I said, man, I have receipts. People come to me. But I told them the same thing. I said, the Brother Liquid Theory came out and put a challenge out. And he asked anybody, put up that you want with Rick W paperwork, I give you $500. Nobody never came forward. Same thing with Osiris, Wasil Bay. All these guys are frying people left and right, man, and they mad because I'm exposing them. But it is what it is. The truth gonna be the truth, and the truth gonna come to light like it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna continue to provide that proof. But also, he also did multiple things to you. Like for instance, he never responded back to you even after you were telling him that everything they were saying to you, and they was, like the same thing basically what he did to me when I told him that they filed a motion to dismiss, and I said we got to respond back. He didn't answer. He talking about he went on vacation for 2 weeks. Same thing with you. You tell him that they sent a response back. He never answered. It's the same story with everybody.
Yeah, it's like a broken record. It's sad that what I mean. To me, in my job, I gotta teach people to do certain things, and it's not I'm gonna tell you and that's it. If I gotta sit there and walk you through until fully on what needs to do step by step. You were an outsider to me and all my paperwork, but you didn't charge me no phone calls at all. Yeah, you listened to what I gotta say, and you told me, I can understand, but I can give you advice, but it's not my paperwork. You have to get it from that man. You know what I mean? And I'm like, look, he's not responding back. He goes, well, I can't really tell you too much because that's that man's paperwork. And I respected that. But the fact that you gave me a little bit of advice, and I followed that. And I do appreciate you for that, because that goes a long way in understanding your path and going down. You know what I mean? I'm not asking you to lead me to the water. I know how to get to the water, and I know how to drink. All I was asking, what steps do I take to be able to get to that? That main step was the courts. Their response on what I needed to do and how I needed to do it, guess what? There was nothing else I could say because I wasn't sure, and there was no way that I could have said for them to understand without opening that, and because they wouldn't hear it without having that jurisdiction.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. So he online, like the brother Gary Lynn. When I reached out to him on Facebook, I was giving him the heads up of what was about to happen in his case. He took it as a diss, and the only thing I asked him was, I asked him, did Osiris help him write up his response? He got mad and started throwing diss shots. So I'm like, bro, don't get mad at me. He talking about because I don't show my face. He just got, little do he know, he just got robbed by somebody barefaced it. Robbed him right now, and then he had, not only that, he went on this man's channel vouching for him. Let's see will Osiris bring him back on his channel after he loses his case. Let's see. Will he come back on there and admit that, yeah, Yard Magnified was right. I lost for the same reason he told me. The summary judgment was granted. I never stepped foot in the courtroom. Let's see. When all that happened, let's see will he come back, bring him back on there, and they finally admit the truth that, yeah, Yard Magnified was right again. I've been right, and I'm going to continue to stay right. But go ahead, I'm listening to Art.
Yeah, no, it goes back on what you're saying, but I paid attention to his last video where he said that he had a conversation with Gary and said that, well, you know, we had the conversation that, you know, you may not win. Okay, so right now, I listen to everybody's words of what you're saying. To me, you're already setting them up because you can go back and tell them, I told you we may not win. But go back to your other videos where you sat there and admitted that taking it to federal court is not the way to do it. I lost a couple times like that. You gotta attack it at the state level. So
exactly.
You know what I mean? And those are your exact words, Eamon.
I'm
not the type of person to sit there and if you tell me something, I'm gonna remember it. That's just been me my entire life. I don't. How do you say it? I don't
forget
put nothing in context. I don't take nothing out of context. I'm gonna say yours word for word, and that's what you said. And now this man right here, Gary, and I'm gonna tell you like this, Gary, you taught me something today by talking about the birth certificate, having a notary there. Hey, I appreciate that. Like I said, if we all take the time out, we can sit there and learn from each individual, but understand this. Us as men have got to learn how to categorize this help. What we need help from is the men that are on this child support in the 4D agency. We need that remedy to get out of. Not before you're on, because not before you get on, you can go to Osiris all day long. You can go to Yah. It's that much easier. But us men that are on trying to fight this, that's where the key is while we're on.
Exactly.
But what we did unknowingly is how we need to break that chain.
Exactly. And that's what what they're not showing. I'm showing. I give remedy for that. You know, I show and prove. See, these other channels are mad because they can't show and prove. So their new thing is now, oh, you're not showing your face. What do my face have to do with you showing evidence that your services work? It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with my face. Has nothing to do with your services working. Stop trying to buck dance like you did in the video and show evidence that your services work. Until then, I'm gonna continue to show that it don't, and that's why they get mad.
Yeah, and you know, and we all know what is going on. It may or may not work, but if one person, which is you, that man is showing proof that his method is working, how are you gonna discredit it for anybody to say otherwise? You have at least 2 or 3 people in Texas, one in Florida, New Jersey, another one in Florida, and I think 1 or 2 in Cali. So, you know, maybe that's all that's reached out to him. I don't know. I've never asked him because that's his business. It's not my business. But all I know is this. The ones that have is by responding and what y'all is doing in his paperwork. So guess what? Responding is the key word.
Right.
You know, and believing in yourself as a man, that's another key word. And if you go back and I say this, and I've told this to y'all many a times, he's given us remedy. All you have to do is watch his video when he says it. I can give you remedy right now, and you're not going to get it. Go back and watch that video, please. Anybody and everybody that hears this right now, go back and watch that video and understand. If you don't understand it, then it's like he says, If you don't understand this now, you'll never understand it, and I will be the person to continue to help you.
Exactly, exactly. Even when you called on and you told me that, I was like, now you ready. That's when you say, you know what? I know exactly where I messed up at. I see everything that he gave you was completely wrong, had nothing to do with what you were trying to do. And
Yep.
and that's why you lost. That's why you lost in state court. So like I tell everybody, he's losing in federal court. He's losing in state court. He haven't shown no evidence of anybody winning. Him or Exil West, known as Wasil, none of them have shown evidence of people winning. But they get mad at me for exposing them for that simple fact. Talking about, I want to see your face. I want to see even if you see my face, you ain't gonna do nothing. That's the main thing about it. Y'all not gonna do nothing. And also, my face is not gonna get you any testimonies or any victories. Put up your testimonies and your victories, man. That's what I'm exposing y'all as. I'm exposing y'all as fraud. Talking about I'm a fed. How can I be a fed if I'm proving everything and everything I'm providing up there is what? Public knowledge. That's it. It's public notice. Everything I'm filing is in the public. Why do you think my videos still up? Because that's public information I'm showing. I'm not showing nothing private.
Guess what? If you want to find out if somebody snitched on a case, guess what? Go to state court. It won't be in no federal, but go to state court. All you got to do is pull up their name. Their birthday's going to be right there, and they'll have anybody's statement. So when they call that public knowledge, people, well, how'd you get it? Go to the courts.
That's all you got to do.
Look at the courts, you know. And I don't take no rocket scientist. You know, I'm from the streets.
Right.
You know, I grew up. I learned, you know, how to educate myself and understand. Like we've all said, there's more way to skin this cat. Just because the way somebody talks or you don't like the way he talks, he ain't your type of thing. But listen to his words. Just take that minute out and listen to his words.
Right.
Listen to yourself and have a better understanding. Take all emotions. Us as men, us as human beings, guess what? We learn to make decisions off and feed off our emotions, our irrational emotions. You know what I mean? Once we learn how to put that aside and think, really think, everything comes clear. You know, I'm not perfect. Hey, I'm far from that. But I've learned how to sit, calm down, and think, and not get mad about certain situations when I know before I blow up. You know, like I was really mad at the fact that Eamon never reached back out. You know what I mean? Something told me to calm down, think about things, find another way. You know, hey, I have.
Exactly. And this order was signed the 6th day of March, 2020. This month, this year. But he not telling people that. He's not, you know, what he's gonna continue to do is mislead people, plagiarize from that website called You Are Law. He's taking their documents and giving it to people as if he created them. That's pitiful, man. That's pitiful what he's doing.
I thought was, you know, come on, man. We all know we're all in a situation. We're hurting. You know, every bit counts. You know, hey, if however you want to say it, paid you, donated, gifted, however you want. I look at it as, you know, you never fulfilled your end of that gift. You never fulfilled your end of your bargain as a man. You know what I mean? So, you know, just be forthcoming, be real, be honest about the situation, man. Don't put somebody else down, you know, that succeeded at where you failed to help him. I mean, dry and uncut. This is where all this came from. He failed you, you succeeded, you found a way, you put it out there, you know, hey, do it this, let me see this, let me see that. I can show you mine. What a person looks like, what a person eats, it doesn't fucking matter. The matter is getting the job done.
Exactly.
Who's getting the job done? Who's been getting the job done?
Facts.
Who's showing proof? You know what I mean?
Facts. Everything you saying is facts, bro. Everything you saying. You know? I mean, dude.
And I'm not here to sit here and promote anybody, but guess what? You want facts, you want truth, you want this to come at a better understanding, come to this man. You know, there may be somebody else there that I don't know. But this man right here has been putting out one after another of having wins.
Even with you, bro. Even with you, and when you came to me with Osiris situation, you know, with the paperwork he put up and he gave you, I told you exactly what was going to happen in the case before it happened. And I explained to you why they was going to do it and how they was going to do it. Did not everything do the exact same thing I told you?
Yeah. You know, and I laughed about it. I laugh about it now. But hey, it's a day late and a few $100s later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I try to tell everybody, yeah, you know, once you lose, it hurt. But what? Get up, dust yourself off, try again. I was
I'm
once in
not
y'all
fighting.
shoes.
It's like they always say. Guess what? You know, all the other shit. And my thing is this. And I want to capitalize on this. And I say this. You know, me being an American, a free American, I appreciate that. I have a social security number. You know, I have a driver's license. The only thing I want out of my life is fucking child support. And excuse my language. That's all I want out of my life is child support. I want to be able to still have a driver's license. You shouldn't have to go through all these other remedies. Get rid of your get rid of your social security number, live off the land. But if that's how you choose to live, like Demon, then more power to you. But we don't all have to be like him. Hey. All we want is this out of our life. You have shown that, y'all, and I do appreciate that. You don't have to do all this extra just to do this.
Exactly. Now everybody the main reason why these cats out here want to be freedom fighters is because they're on child support. Other than that, if child support went ever in their life, they'll still keep their driving license. They wouldn't be going back and forth with the agencies. They wouldn't be doing anything. They'll be living their life as normal. But because they're on child support, all of a sudden, the social security number is the mark of the beast and all this other nonsense instead of really paying attention on who's causing them injury, which is one agency. You get that one agency out of your life, everything goes back to normal. You can continue to live. You can use these things known as the social security number, the driver license, or whatever other state benefits that you decide to use to operate in this thing that we call commerce. That's it.
Yep. And I believe that wholeheartedly, and I respect that because not everybody wants to be a sovereign citizen. You know what I mean? All they want is, and you said it in the point, none of us would be complaining or saying anything if the child support agency wasn't in our life.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple, man. It's just that simple. But because child support is in our life, you know, and giving people a hard time, then what? Oh, I'm ready to get rid of my social security number. I'm no longer a United States citizen. I'm now a state citizen. A bunch of nonsense, man. You know what I mean? But they say they don't want any of that. But none of them never said, I don't want any Federal Reserve notes from the United States. They never say that, though. I never heard nobody say that. They don't want the benefits, but they want the benefits of what? Federal Reserve notes. Come on now. How can you not have, like, you got people who claim it, like Osiris, he's claiming that he don't have a social security number, none of that. But as you can see, he have to have something in order for him to receive what? Federal Reserve notes or receive payment. As you can see, this payment was sent to deceptionstoppers.com, which is also what? It's also a corporate United States form of benefit. You see? For him to even get online, for him to have electric, for him to have all that, that's coming from where? The state. So he's asked for benefits from the state, but he's claiming to be this free cat. Come on, man. Pay attention to what's really going on, man. People falling short to see this simple truth, you know? Then he's talking about, I hire people every day just to go on YouTube. They do that 24 hours a day. No, you don't. Stop lying. You watch my videos every day, and that's how you know I'm talking about you, like you're going to watch this video. You see what I mean?
Hey, if they're paying attention to you, guess what? Then you're doing something right. I've always had shit like that. If I got total strangers paying attention to me, that means I'm a threat. That means I'm doing something right. And you know what? I'm gonna continue doing what I gotta do with a smile on my face. I'm still fighting. I'm thinking that you're in my corner. Hey, all bullshit aside, I do appreciate Eamon for giving me some type of teaching of how to go look for stuff for myself. Because if it wasn't for him, this whole window that's opened my eyes as far as anything and everything that pertains to child support and everything behind it, it was because of him. But anything other than that, he didn't help me. He didn't help me in court. He couldn't answer back my emails, no phone calls, you know. And that as a man, guess what? That's character. And if you can't respond back to somebody's mail or phone calls, that doesn't make you as a man. You're not that busy. But you're that busy you can be to anybody that's new. Come in and hurry up and answer their email because you think you're going to get money off them, but somebody that's already paid, that's the way I felt. Now, hey.
Answer this question. Do you know how Osiris looked?
From his videos, yeah.
So
he still got me.
And he still got you. So do you know how he looked and he still robbed you?
Yeah, he still got me.
So people showing their face is nothing. Now, you never seen me before, am I correct?
To me personally, I'd rather you not. Why? Because the way everybody's hating and want to fucking discredit you and say this and say that. Well, guess what? If you guys are not paying attention, then there's a reason why you're not paying attention. Your eyes, your mind, and your heart's closed.
Exactly. But like I said, you never seen me before, right?
No.
But when you call me, do I answer?
Yeah. Do you answer my emails? Yes, you do. You know,
Was
and
I?
I'll call you back later. You know what I mean? You'll answer for something. You know, I'm busy right now. But I'll call you back later, and you do call back.
And I call back. Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, tell him what happened when I had you call the agency. Tell him what happened.
Oh, man, I really didn't want to leave. I want to leave that for another time. But you know what?
All right, we hold it for another time. Okay, we hold it. Yeah.
I like. Hey, believe me, that's my little. Okay, I got you guys backstepping now. You know what I mean?
Now you're starting to see things change. Am I right?
Yeah. Why? Because all you got to do is respond back, and it's all in the wording. It's all in the wording the Most High. You know what I mean?
Exactly, exactly, man. So I thank you a lot, brother, for being one of the truest to come out and tell your story. I really appreciate this. I'm trying to tell you because people need to understand what's really going on. I'm fighting this battle basically by myself. You see what I mean? I'm going against these cats by myself to try to prevent people from being stuck in the situation that I was in and stuck in the situation that you was in. Also stuck in the situation that the other brother was in that I put information up and showing that he actually paid the father-in-law as well. So I'm going to continue to provide this evidence and this proof, man. Maybe I can help more people to see what's really going on. Like I said, nobody have to come to me for assistance, but the truth is going to be the truth, and that's it. And they can't stop the truth.
No, they can't. They can't stop the truth. Like I said, I'm excited just by having a conversation about it because the truth always gets me excited. The truth is there. You know, it's for everybody to see. You put it out there. You know, understand this. You're a man or / woman if you are listening to this, and I mean no disrespect by that. You know, hey, understand who you guys are. You've never succeeded to anything other than that.
That's
and
it.
You have power over everything.
That's it. That's all. And you found that out once you spoke to that lady at the agency.
Hey, it took me a minute. I understood, and you just like put it all out there in words. Where that's what was in my head. That was there, and I give it to you. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm still learning. I still want to learn, no matter what my situation ends up. You know what I mean? I always want to learn. That's just me.
Correct.
You know, you've said it before. You know, once people start finding out about this way, they'll probably create another way. Yeah, why? Because they want their money. It's a business. You know what I mean? As long as they can keep excuse my language, keep on putting you in business, guess what? They're going to continue doing what they're going to do. And it does not matter what base is of the public because they're going to continue to do business.
They're going to continue to do business. You got people talking about they're going to shut down a $1 billion agency. Good luck with that. You know? Good luck with that. Talking about he want to go and see Scott leaking. Good luck with that. Scott leaking might leave you leaking.
I ain't mad at him either. He's conducting business the way he's supposed to conduct business. Guess what? It's our way as living men to understand that. Yes.
Exactly. Get you every time. But yeah, man, you was telling me something about what he said about he was going to go down and talk to Ken Paxton, the Attorney General.
Oh, yeah. He put something about going down there and telling him on you for your video and whatnot. I mean, my thing is this. I mean, if you have access to Ken Paxton and you can have, all conversation with him, my question to you is, why are we on child support then? I mean, everything that you're posting, I'm not saying you're wrong because guess what? It's in their writing. But if you have access to him like that, you are the God of law. Hey, why are we on child support here in Texas then?
And my whole,
I understand it's my doing, but everything that you're writing, everything you're saying, they should just look at you and be like, you know what? You're right, sir. Everybody in Texas is off child support. I mean, come on, man.
Exactly.
Be realistic now. You know what I mean?
Exactly, man. The dude be just talking, man. I don't know what's up with the cat, man.
No, I don't either. Like I said, hey, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for Eamon, guess what? My head would have never been in the books and nowhere to go. I appreciate that, and I respect that. But as far as giving out proof of what works and what not, I mean, one man is showing proof. You Eamon, you're not. Why not? That's my curious, because you're teaching people what's in the book, but you don't have no wins behind your belt. Nobody getting off child support from your method. There's something as far as, okay, what's, hey, take away all the smoke, take away all the screen, take away everything. Let's get down to the meat. It's this man and this man and this man. Who works? Who's teaching? Yes, you taught one thing, but my thing is this to all the men that are coming to you, that are coming to seek that help, like all of us have, like I have. I'm on it. I'm trying to get off it. What education? You gave me the education. But as far as the fight, hey, it's upon oneself, but also giving that person that right guidance to be able to fight, to help him fight, you know? And y'all's giving me that, you know?
Exactly. So let me ask you a question. The information he gave you, right, and the information you used from him in the court, did any of that information work? I mean, obviously it didn't because, you know,
I couldn't use it. Anything that, and that's the whole thing is, everything that the paperwork that he gave me and what he's teaching, it doesn't belong in that court. This is equity. He gave me paperwork to go for equity. Guess what? I had to dig further and go into the contract. Did he tell me it was contract law? No. Did I sit there and fucking, excuse my language again, did I sit there and I emailed you, hey, y'all, guess what? This is all contractual. Did he tell me that? No. Did I learn to go to Texas Business and Commerce by myself? Yes, I did. Did I go look up everything? Yes, I did. Did I go look up what equity meant? Did he teach me about subrogation? No, he didn't. I had to teach myself about subrogation. Why? Because he had me file paperwork that dealt with equity.
and it had subrogation in there as well.
Yeah, so I had to go learn that. So anything and everything that he teaches had nothing to do with subrogation and expressing the trust. You know, and it's a note for a note. It has nothing to do with what he taught. So did I get duped? Yeah, I did. I got duped all the way around. You know, but hey, you know, people, you can hit me up on my email. You know, I comment on both of them. It's going to be CC Shark Blasting all day long. You can look me up or CC Sharks 1995 at gmail.com. You can look me up, hit me up an email. I'm going to be straight with you. Hey, I've hit you up, Eamon. You haven't responded back to nothing. How I'm putting it out there is how I'm putting it out there. This is my perspective. This is what you've done wrong to me. You know, hey, I just don't want you to do anybody else wrong like that. File paperwork that you can't give them knowledge about because equity has nothing to do with child support.
But also remember, he gave you paperwork from another website. That's why he can't tell you what to do. It's not his paperwork. It's paperwork that he giving away that he got from somebody else, and just making quick bucks off of people and then giving them nonsense. But say, oh, I showed my face. Of course you show your face because you don't come outside. You're not in these streets. You don't come out. You stay in the house all day. You talk about, you know.
Yeah, and that's the fake. That's what I'm saying. Showing somebody's face doesn't account for nothing. Because if you go by showing your face, well, guess what? You showed your face. You show your face on TV, and you did me wrong. Have you tried to make amends and correct it? No, you didn't. Do I want it? No, I don't. That's fine. Hey, you know, I paid you the money. You're paid. It is what it is. I'm not asking for nothing back. All I'm asking for is don't do anybody else wrong. Tell everybody the truth. You know, if you're learning from another man, learn from another man. That's fine. There ain't nothing wrong. I learned this years ago. My grandfather's dead. You can never stop learning. The man was 65 when he told me that.
You can never stop learning. You can never stop learning.
Exactly. So to this day, I will never tell you I know everything. But what I do know about, I will speak about. What I don't know about, I'm going to sit there and I have no problem telling you, you know what, help me. I don't know. I don't understand it.
Exactly.
You know? But the man is to be righteous and humble at the same time.
Exactly. But the next thing he's going to say is what? He's going to come on his channel and say, oh, George Magnify had one of his Fed friends come up and pay me. I agreed with the Fed, so I didn't get. I gave him the wrong paperwork, and I stopped talking to him. Yeah, right. You see what I mean? That's the type of stuff he say.
If people were to really know who I am, they can guarantee you this. I'm from the streets. I'm certified. Never told on nobody. Never said I was going to report anybody. Never said I was going to tell on them. I've never done nothing like that in my entire life. Never will. So I'm not no Fed. I don't have nothing wrong. I don't have nothing wrong with the government. I don't have nothing wrong with anybody. I did my time, did my piece, and guess what? Now I'm trying to fight back as a man to be able to live in this world.
People haven't caught on yet, man. Whoever exposed him, he called him a Fed. He tried the same thing with Chris Smith, but Chris Smith stopped. You know what I mean? He actually intimidated Chris Smith, but I'm not Chris Smith. You see?
I'm glad.
And
you should never fear. I fear nobody. I fear no man. And guess what? If the man upstairs wants to take me the next day or later on today, guess what? That was my calling. You did that. You know what I'm saying? But then no man, I have no fear of no man.
Exactly. None at all. You know what I mean? None of them. Man, come on, man. These guys ain't about that life for real, man. They, like I tell y'all, man, these YouTube gangsters too, man. These dudes ain't doing nothing out here, man. You know? Them guys gonna, come on, man. If anybody really about that life. You think they're gonna come on YouTube and show their little handguns? No, they're not about that life. What they say? Gangsters moving what?
Silence.
Exactly. So all these fools on here acting like they gangsters and acting like they tough. They not fooling nobody, man. You know, they all bluffing, man. I pay none of that, all that nonsense. Oh, so
I've always told you since this was going on, hey, don't pay him no mind, just do you. You know what I mean? And I understand, because guess what? I maybe want somebody to tell me if I was in the position, man, let that dude talk. Let him say what he wants to say. Continue to stay focused, do what you want. Because, you know, guess what? He's already put it out there. He gonna tell Ken Paxton or YouTube on you. Guess what? That means he's trying to take you out the box. That means he's trying to get rid of you.
That's all.
And then he's gonna sit there and say you did it to yourself.
Yeah.
Because that was his comment.
Yeah.
Well, damn, if you told on me and you went and did this, or you're gonna go and do this, you know, did I hurt you? Did I cause you harm? Did I say I was gonna break you? No. But that's why I've learned in my life, I don't entertain people. I don't do that. Why? I know where I stand, and I know what I'm willing to do. So if you're gonna go on this and that, guess what? You can continue to do that until it comes to a whole nother issue. Until then, I'm not gonna even entertain it no more. You know, and I've told you, man, don't even entertain that dude. Just let him say what he got to say. Continue to do you. Why? I would hate to lose you behind someone else being, how do you say it, being slick, being shiesty, on reporting you, or maybe getting the friends to come to you. You know what I mean?
That's all he's trying to do. As you can see, that's all he's trying to do. He's trying to get my YouTube channel shut down. Why? Because I'm exposing him. But people at YouTube, they're not stupid. I'm pretty sure people from YouTube got complaints about him and what he actually did to them. You see? These people on YouTube not stupid. They can stop and watch every video and say, nothing this man is doing is wrong. That's why all my videos are still up. Why? Because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm putting out public information. All this is public knowledge. These court documents are public knowledge. You can go down there. You can go to these courts and ask for what? Discovery. So people say, oh, I ain't no snitch. I ain't no snitch. You go down to the court building, pick up the discovery. They told everything.
Yeah.
Obviously. Come on, man. Anybody in their right mind know. If you out here in these streets, man, you know the codes of the street. You know how to move. You see? Majority of people not out here in these streets, man.
Just as being even has nothing to do with the street, just being a man, you know, respecting the next man, what he's doing, you know, and if you did him wrong, hey, an apology, maybe I can learn from you. Not continue to take the high route and act like, oh, well, I did him wrong, it is what it is. Oh, he don't know what he's doing. Come on, man. If he did it for himself without your help, then you know what, man, I respect that. Anybody that got done by somebody else wrong, got led wrong and turned around and said, you know what, hey, man, I did it. Congratulations, man. Maybe you can show me sometime if you want to, you know, and that'd be entirely up to you. But did he take that route? No, I'm just better than him. Why? Yeah. What makes you better? What cases have you won pertaining to child support that's you have gotten somebody off? And that's Osiris.
Exactly. That's all.
Someone come on and say, you know, I want to know anybody that does business. You buy something for somebody. Hey, you know what? I bought this from so and so. Man, that's his bomb. You know what I mean? Oh, man, he has first-class service. You know what I mean? Come on, now.
Exactly. Nobody says that he got off. He can't even show proof of his own self getting off for child support. That's how you know he's a complete fraud.
And that's what they got me to look at, you know, how did you do it? How did I break it down? I had, you know, thoughts with myself, thinking about it. He became a sovereign citizen and got rid of everything. Of course, they have no ties to you. You have no ties to nothing anymore.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But that's what he claimed. He claimed not to have ties or nothing anymore. But as you can see, he's on YouTube right now. YouTube is what? YouTube. You got to have electric to get on YouTube. You have to have a computer to get on YouTube. You have to pay for these things to get on YouTube in order for you to get on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is a free service, but it's activated through the internet. The internet is also known as what? Corporate. All this had to do with commercials. It's all that's commercial activity. So he's actually participating in commercial activity, but he's saying that he don't. Come on, man, you're a part of the public. Everything you put up on YouTube is public knowledge. Public means what? Public means that basically he's involved with everything else like everybody else. He's no different. He's the same person. He's trying to act like he's not because he changed his name. But to be honest, he's still on child support, man. He never won. He can't show he won. And that's why he's mad at me.
Yeah, you know, once you change your name and you become a sovereign, guess what? You're not using that Social Security, so they can't come after you. They can't come after the name or the Social Security no more because you would no longer have it. I mean,
exactly.
That's what I've gotten from everything. You know, that goes from any other show that I've paid attention to where people are saying that. You get rid of the Social Security, you get rid of your name, you change your name, guess what? They can't come after you. But why would I do that?
But you know what,
That's
though?
not what I want to do.
Hold on.
I'm not trying to hide my identity. I'm not trying to hide who I am. I want to be who I continue to do. But, like, we go buy a car. We go buy a truck. We go and use this thing. We go into Walmart. Like, his words. Guess what? I choose to do business with them.
But you know what, though?
The same way. I want to keep everything, but I choose not to do business with you. Why? As my man, me being a man, guess what? That's my right.
Exactly. But you know what? If he got rid of his Social Security number and everything else, why isn't he teaching that on his channel?
I don't think he knows it yet. He hasn't, and you know, he may know the law books, he may know to find stuff. I'll give him that. But to actually know what you know, and it took me a minute too. I'm not smarter than that next man. He knows more legal stuff, just like you know way more legal stuff than me. But guess what? My eyes are open to the bigger picture. My eyes are opening up to what you were saying all along.
Exactly.
And it's no disrespect. It's how people take it. You know?
Exactly.
You can take this man wrong. He can be passionate. Because when I speak or I get loud, people think I'm talking them crazy. But guess what? I'm being passionate. I know what I'm talking about. And but guess what I've learned too? As much as I talk, they still ain't going to get it. So what am I doing? I'm talking to a wall. But to the ones that want to listen, please come.
Exactly. That's what it is. And that's exactly what it is, man. So my whole thing is this. He claimed that he don't use the Social Security number. He don't have one. You know, why isn't he teaching that on his channel? Say, you know what? Don't worry about these statutes and codes. Let me show you how to get rid of your Social Security number. Then you can be free like me. He's not saying any of that.
No.
Why is that?
Because he's misleading to where you have to catch it on what he's saying. You know what I mean? And he puts it out there. You know, it's just people are not understanding. Like, they're putting this, how me and you've had conversations before, and it's like, everybody's in desperate need of looking for some help. So I can sit there and point you to everything and dissect everything about them where it's wrong and where they're not allowed to do it because of what the words that are saying. Guess what? I understand that. You did your job. But how is that going to get me off right now? None of that. It's because we already have you in a bind. Why? That is what you've got to figure out, is how they got you in the bind. Why is because for a profit, but how? And once you figure out that how, everything else is fucking like, are you serious? It's that fucking easy? Excuse my language. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But, you know, and I tell them everything, but people don't want to listen. You know why? No. You know why? Because they want something to be so hard. You know, because I put it out there so simple. They're like, nah, that ain't it. But it's not hard. You know, to get this simple fact, once you get this simple fact, everything falls in place. They don't want to catch up to the simple fact, so they continue to look for more. You know, yeah. They like, no, that's too simple. So we need something harder. Yeah. We need to go in there and try to sue. Yeah, let's try to sue. Yeah, I want my money back. Yeah. You know?
To me, the hardest part is putting it all in words because I know everything that you're saying. You know, what is the proper wording?
Exactly.
You know, how do you write? You know, I understand what you write is considered an avenue. How do I put it? To me is how do I put it all in court jargon? You know, where I'm letting them know. You know, it's like it's all wordplay. Once you understand wordplay, hey, it's there. It's freaking written in their words. It's wordplay. And you know, he said it. You said it. Pay attention. You know, you give everybody enough to where they can grasp it, you know, hey. And to the first guy, you know, I guess the other dude he wants to put down, he grasped it from the beginning. Guess what? Some people are going to grasp it quicker than others. And guess what? Some will never grasp it. Exactly.
But I ain't going to hold you up but too long, you got any final words you want to say before you get up out of here?
No, other than, man, I do appreciate you and everything. Every time our phone calls, emails, you know, since the beginning, I've had these issues. You've been there for me. I appreciate it. You know, and straight up, you know, hey, Gary, I learned something from you the other day speaking of Osiris or Amen. Amen, man, to me, just let it go, man. You know, if you can show proof, show it. If not, back and forth and trying to put this man down for what he did that you couldn't do for him, respect it. Let him do his thing.
That's it. That's all. It's just that simple, Ock. But thanks, Ock, for coming on, sharing your story. letting the people know the truth out there, man, because the people need to see the truth. The people need to know the truth, man. And I know you've been through a lot dealing with your situation within itself. So again, Doc, I really appreciate you coming on here and sharing your experiences with the people.
Well, I appreciate letting my voice be heard, and that's all it is. Letting my voice be heard. Nothing I said is lie. That's one thing I won't do, is I won't lie.
Oh yeah, like I said, on the video, they see the order, they see the message that you left them. They also see that you paid them $600. They see all that.
Yep. And I do appreciate it. And like I said, I have other emails where I've said that he never responded back. I have all that stuff too.
Oh, I know. I already know.
Every time that he wouldn't respond, because you were telling me you need to talk to him, you need to reach out to him, and I sent him. I said, look, I haven't got no response.
Yep. And I always used to say, bro, I can't tell you what to do with his paperwork. I was like, you gotta go back to him. He's like, man, he not answering. I said, bro, I can't. I can tell you your outcome, from the situation, but I can't tell you what to do. Because I can't teach you how to defend his paperwork. That's his paperwork he gave you. But kind of find out he can't teach you the paperwork either because he stole it from somebody else.
Yep.
And it's just that simple. That's why he stopped talking to you, because you knew if you did continue to talk to him, it would eventually hit you that, man, he don't know what he's talking about. And then you found the documents online. He really got out of there on you. You see?
Yeah. Any man that gives you something should be able to explain it from A to Z, from Z to A.
Exactly. And again, you know exactly what he looked like, and he still robbed you.
Oh yeah, he still got me. That's the second part.
Talk about don't go to nobody who don't show their face for a gift. He's a coward. He's a fed. Look, man, you want to go to the person that's showing proof that they can do it. If they can't show proof they can't do it, it don't matter if they show their face or not. If for instance, you have the other cat, Wasil, he don't show his face, and he can't do it. He can't show proof either. And then you have Osiris, who show his face, and he still can't do it. So you have two people getting over on people. One don't show their face, one do show their face, but in the end, you still getting the same results. They still scamming people, and it's just that simple.
Hey, we're paying money to the courts, and I can look at it. I can twist. Anybody can twist the truth any which way. If you're scamming us, guess what? You're scamming us to give you a money or a gift, however you want to call it, which is not you, which is Amen. And then you're having us pay these courts $300-$400 every time we pay something. So if that ain't somebody working for the feds or the courts, who is that?
Exactly.
Come on, man. Like, we can twist the truth. I can go back and forth with this wordplay, but I'm not going to go there. So as a man, I hope he doesn't want to. You know what I mean? It's neither here nor there.
Yeah. Oh, bro. If he sent a response, man, we'll come back with more evidence, man. You see?
Yeah.
So this is just a warning shot. Man, just know, man. People out here, people know, man. The truth is coming out more and more and more. This is the year show and prove, man. And I showed and proved that another one of your clients bit the dust because you abandoned them like you abandoned me. So again, come on, man. This cat, if you came to me, man. He deserved. That guy, Gary, he deserved every bit of pain he about to get when he lose this case. I'm telling y'all, he deserved every bit of it. Because he fell for the serpent in the garden, who is the fraud, Osiris. You let him sweet talk you. He's sweet talking you to this day. He out there having you come on his channel, basically giving him props. But let's see what he bring you back on his channel once you lose.
Oh, he already set him up, though. He let him know that, we may lose, So it's the seed's already there. It's already planted because he can go back and tell you, look, I told you this. No, but hey, Gary, as long as he's having a conversation with you, you got more out of him than you did me. So
exactly. But he said you may lose, but Josh Magnified told you that before he even told you that.
Yeah.
You talking about?
But that's okay. But that's okay though, right?
Exactly. But then he set him up.
One man tells you the same thing. But it's okay for one, but it's bad for another. Come on, man.
Because
be real.
Because it's not coming from the guy he like to look at. I think he like the arm on Osiris got straight hair like a girl, so I think he glanced in his eyes. He got a mesmerized or something, man. He like how that's why he want to see me, because he like how Osiris look. If I come on there and I look better than Osiris, he gonna like me. You see what I mean? We don't know what's up with these cats, man. They want to worry about what another man look like so bad. It's not what I look like. It's about who's showing, proving that they can actually help you guys. So what they're trying to do is distract people. Say, well, he don't show his face. He don't show his face. Just because I don't show my face, I show results. You show your face and you don't show results. You show your face and you rob people on a daily basis. So I'd rather go with a person who's not showing their face, showing results, than go with somebody who smile in my face, look me in my eyes, and the whole time got their hand in my back pocket and can't assist me at all.
Oh yeah.
And that's all it is. And that's all it is, I'm trying to tell you. Alright, but I ain't gonna hold you no longer. I know you got things you got to do. So with that being said, brother, you be blessed out there.
Alright, you too, man. Thank you very much.
Oh, anytime, Mark. Shalom.
Alright.